Yeah, that was gonna happen. We're back, y'all, for another episode of Super Mario Sunshine to begin episode number 5 in Season 6. Last episode was interesting, and by interesting I mean that, a lot of weird stuff happened. So last episode we actually grabbed a couple of extra shines thanks to exploring around this area a little bit, Aldefino. And I somehow discovered a glitch, while in the 5th shine again, because I was trying to go get it again, and somehow, some way I fell through the void. I don't know how I went past the kill point and went out of bounds like that, but that was really weird that ended up occurring, so, that's legit my first time I've ever went out of bounds in a game like that, just unintentionally. I got no clue how I did that, but that was really weird that happened anyways. But, anyway, as for what we're going to be doing for today's video, I'm going to actually try and see if I can, get that shine again, if we can. But I think for now, I want to actually see if I can go and attempt that shine that Yoshi can go over to now. Because, since I have access to that thing over there now, I think I should be able to use this to my advantage. But I'm curious of something. Can you actually use this rocket nozzle with Yoshi? I'd be surprised if you can't, but it would be pretty funny if you can actually do that. Oh, whoops. Forgot to backflip. Can you? No, there's no way I can make it over there. The boat is way the hell too far away, so there's no way I'm going to be able to make it over there. Is it possible you can actually make it from over here? I'm gonna risk it anyways. Yep, that was not gonna work. Well, you can't blame me for at least trying. You can't blame me for at least trying, okay? Okay, I think I saw it. It's bananas. What the heck was that, bro? Alright, let's try to do this again and hope to God that we actually got it correctly this time, because we did not do too hot last time. You can do a triple jump while holding a fruit? I didn't even know you could do that. Okay, that's interesting. That also feels a little bit unrealistic to triple jump with a freaking fruit in your hands, dude. But then again, this game is not supposed to make any sense anyway, so what am I to judge? Alright, come on, Yoshi. And it seems like you cannot, rocket nozzle when you're using Yoshi, which kind of stinks. I kind of wish you could. It would be really funny if you can do that, but since you can't do it. So, it's okay. Oh, and doing that refills his gauge. I forgot about that. Okay, the question though is what boat do I have to go over to so I can make it over there? Because it seems pretty clear that you cannot go over there unless you're on a specific boat. But the question is which boat though? That's the thing I'm not understanding. Jesus! Yoshi, how long can your tongue go, dude? I think it would be a good idea to actually pay attention to that specific boat over there, because that can give me a good idea of where I should be at, so I can reach that boat. Although you could actually perform that underwater glitch to go over there, but I don't know how that is performed though, so I'm not going to waste my time with that because it seems a little bit complicated and I really don't want to risk it, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so I'm assuming what you're supposed to do is you actually have to get on top of that boat. So what that means... Wait, doing that actually changes Yoshi's colors? I did not know that! So if you eat another fruit, it actually changes Yoshi's colors a bit. Huh, that's a very interesting detail. I never knew that. Huh. Well, look at me, learning something new every day. Apparently, if you eat a certain particular fruit, you end up changing Yoshi's colors a little bit. Huh. That's very fascinating. I never knew that. Well, looks like your dude is learning something new every day. I completely did not know that eating different fruits like that actually changes Yoshi's colors. But to be fair, it makes sense considering that there is a lot of fruit nearby, so it makes sense. But that's very interesting that doing that actually changes Yoshi's colors a bit. Huh. Honestly, I did not know this. That's completely new that I just discovered. Alright, so I'm assuming what you're supposed to do is you have to get onto this boat here. And I completely screwed it up. Oh, because of course. Well, I mean, it was going to happen eventually. And to be fair, that did happen earlier when I was trying to get over to that boat, the kind of not intended way that you're supposed to do it. So it makes sense that I would screw it up again, so... Wait, was it a pineapple? Oh, no, it's a papaya. Okay, I read that wrong. Alright, hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna figure this situation out, because it seems clear to me that I'm not understanding something, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Because no matter how many times I keep screwing this up, I'm gonna figure this out to the bitter end, okay? A good gamer doesn't give up. You cannot convince me to give up. I will keep trying until I get it, darn it. Alright, come on now. Oh, that was perfect! Nice! Alright, come on, Yoshi. Alright, let's try to do this again and do it correctly this time. Really? 3 times? Well, can't win them all, as they say, but come on, bro, are you serious? Okay, so it wants bananas now. Oops. I kind of did not mean to grab that, but that's okay. Alright, let's use this guy. It still feels very unnatural that you have to... that you can triple jump and that will allow you to just do that even with a fruit on. I don't really get the logic around that. It's a little weird that that makes any sense at all in video game logic. But then again, video games are not supposed to make sense anyways, but it's really strange that you have to do that, that you can do that, and no one just bats an eye at it. Like, that makes no sense to me, honestly. Oh, I came at a proper time, actually, because the boat was returning. Okay, I made it on this time, so at least there's that. Oh my lord, this is glitchy. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, so I'm assuming from here, you're supposed to jump over there, I think. Oh, no, that was way too early. Well, you can't blame me for trying at least. Wait, coconuts? So they're not melons? Okay, I don't really get the logic in that, but okay. Okay, I think this boat situation is going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated, so I think I'm going to instead just go for the alternative route and just try to get that peon to shine if I can. Because this is literally going to take me like at least a couple of hours, and I don't feel like I'm in the mood to do that ruckus, so... Whoa, whoa, Mario! A little too high there for your own good, dude. I'll see if I can get that tough shine later. I was trying my hardest to get it, and clearly, as you can see, that did not work, so... Whew! Barely managed to make it. I'm actually surprised I made it anyway. Alright, let's try this shine again for like God knows how many times now. We'll try to actually make it work this time and hopefully not run into any mistakes if we can. But that depends on how well this goes, because the last couple times did not go as well as I planned them. So we're going to figure this situation out. We're going to figure it out. Ah! Really? I was about to get onto that last hill, and then lo and behold, Mario just ended up falling off. Are you for real? I don't get how this makes any sense where Mario is just literally sweating as he's holding a freaking banana. It can't be like 50 pounds or whatever, man. It's not that heavy. Ooh, that was risky. Oh my god, that is glitchy! Oh, there's 2 1-ups? I completely did not know that there were 2 1-ups here. Well, that is something new. Oh, you can just actually reach it from all the way over here. I thought you can't, but okay, was proven wrong. So you don't actually have to go all the way over there. You just have to spray from a very specific angle and you would have gotten it anyway. Okay? I question the logic around that, but okay. The good news is that we actually have 5 lives now, so this shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Okay. Woo! That was just at the right angle, too. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Yep, that was too far. Man, that third one really trips me up. Do you have to do it from, like, a much, like, further distance? Is that what's going on here? That has to be what's going on here. Hold on a second, y'all. Something is not adding up. Oh, shoot, I did it from the wrong angle! Yep, that's what I get for being cocky. I completely aimed that in the very incorrect direction, man. That was not in the right path at all. I was going way too fast, and then therefore I didn't realize until too late that I was not in the right position. That's what I get for being overconfident. The problem is you're trying to go through this fast, so when you're doing stuff like that, it easily makes... It completely just makes you, like, vulnerable to potential hazards like that. And the thing is, sometimes I don't want to take my time, so that stuff like that ends up happening. Oh, I thought I was safe. Nope. Well, that happened. Let me exit out of the area and try again. Because I think what you can do here is you can just get one-ups over and over again on that section. And since I know that you can actually get one-ups over and over, that this shouldn't really be a problem. The only issue is that I have to worry about dying multiple times, which is not going to be a lot of fun for me to do, but... I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do in this situation, you know what I'm saying? So... Ow! Of course. What the actual... okay, this is not... What the hell? Wait, you can wall jump with fruit? I didn't even know this was possible. Oh, I thought it was completely stuck there. I guess I was wrong. Well, expect the unexpected, as they say. I legit thought that I was stuck there, but somehow I was not. Okay. That is very strange how that works, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. Wow, I was actually at a perfect angle. Whew, barely was able to make it. I actually thought for a legit minute that I had failed that. Wait, can't you grab this? Oh, wow, 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 whoa, whoa. Wait, you can't grab it? It's Yoshi? Oh, that sucks. I thought you could actually grab the one-up with Yoshi. Apparently you can't. Unless I'm reading this wrong and you can't actually grab it with Yoshi, but... Oops. Well, that was gonna happen. Well, that kind of sucked. Okay, let's try that again. That did not go as planned. Whew, this is a little bit harder than I expected it to be, man. Like, all the shines were perfectly adequate to collect until this one where I legit have no clue how you're supposed to get it. But I'm going to figure this out. One way or another, I'm going to figure it out. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to figure this situation out, okay? That sucks. I thought you can actually... Oh, crap. I thought you could actually, you know, wall jump into the, or not wall jump. You can use, Yoshi's tongue to grab one-ups. Apparently you can't. Which is really dumb, considering that you think that he would have been able to get them, but apparently he can't. Which is really dumb if I'm going to be honest. And it's a real shame, too, that he can't grab them, because that would have been really cool if he can, so that you can save trouble on that particular element. But since you can't, you ultimately can't do it. Yep, that wasn't going to work. Immediately when I saw that, that was not going to work. And then I fell off. Fantastic. try something real quick. Hold on. Oh my lord, are you kidding me? Crap. Oh, you can enter here! I thought you couldn't, but... Wait a minute, have I gone through the shine before? Something is telling me that I actually went through this shine before. I think I already went through this shine. Okay, what can I do instead, then? Hold on a second, y'all. Oh, crap. Don't do that, dude! Okay, so you cannot do that with this door. I thought you could, but you can't. Okay, so you obviously can't do it with that door either. Oh, you can actually make it all the way over there like that. Okay, that's interesting. You can't go under there. Come on, dude. And spoiling the fun. I was trying to see if you can go under there, but apparently you can't. I mean, to be fair, you realistically cannot do that, considering that, you know, you wouldn't be able to go underwater, but that still sucks that you can't do that. Wait a second. Was there a shine over there? Okay, that's really trippy. That is very trippy. Okay, so that seems to suggest that I need to actually have the rocket nozzle for that one, so I actually need to go back over here. Oops, sorry. Give me that. I need to investigate this. Alright. Let's make sure that I'm in the right position here. Okay, obviously not. Oh, I actually got it! Oh, wait a minute. This is the Pincho machine level. Okay, I kind of regret not going into this with a lot of one-ups. Okay, you obviously can't go over there. Okay, I got 3 of the coins already. And then immediately I died. What the hell was going on there? Was Mario just dying in midair? What the heck was that about? Hold up a second, dude. That was not normal. I think on hindsight, I should have considered... Woo! I don't know how I somehow grabbed that coin just nonchalantly like that, but that's actually crazy that I somehow did that. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Yeah, that happened. He legit is dying in midair, man. That's not normal, dude. You cannot convince me that that is not normal. Okay, that's a bit disturbing that he cries right after that. Man, I'm just not getting lucky in this episode, am I? Okay, Okay, that did not go as planned, and I think on hindsight I should have came in with this ability instead of the other one. So I blame myself for not thinking this through earlier. Gosh darn it, son. Oh, crap. Okay, wait, how are you supposed to do this with this item, then? No, because realistically, the only way you can get over there is via the use of using the rocket nozzle. I don't see how you can get in there with this on. Yeah, you realistically have to use this. There's no other way of getting up there unless you have the rocket nozzle. Unless I'm tripping and you can get in there with that, but I don't see how that makes any sense. There we go. Got it. Alright, let's try to do this again. And then I died. To be fair, in my defense, I wasn't fully prepared for that, so that was my own fault. We're gonna try this again. Oh, okay, got it right away. Okay. Man, that sucks. You can't even go back to cheat. Okay, gotta play by its rules, I guess. Oh man! That sucks. I tried to see if I can cheat and move over to the left side. Clearly that wasn't gonna work. Okay, let's try to do this again. That clearly did not go as planned. Woo! That was close. Mario was very close to actually going to the wrong side of the room and not grab the coin, but thankfully I was able to steer him in the right direction and grab it, so at least that's something. Also, how on earth did I miss that other coin, by the way? Oh, wait, it doesn't give you a lot of height? Well, that sucks. Okay, I think I got one more attempt in this before I have to wrap up the episode, because otherwise I'm gonna waste too much time, but let's try this again. We'll do better this time. Okay? Credit for not dying, but that was not what I was trying to make you do, dude. And then you have a big fall because of that. I mean, that's intended for when you get the shine, but... Woo! Okay, I got it at least. Okay, so I got that, but the difficulty comes from the other ones. Because they're located on the left and right side, so I don't know how in the world I'm going to be able to get those, but we'll see what we can do. Crap! I couldn't do it. I tried, but I completely missed. I know, Deal, you're low on battery, but right now I'm trying to focus, okay? Okay, let's... Oh, I got it anyway! Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to miss it, but somehow I actually got it. I don't understand the logic behind that, but okay. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, you just landed in the same exact spot as last time. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to pause the game. That was my fault. Okay, that was kind of much on accident. I didn't mean to do that. I tried, but clearly I failed, as you just saw there. Man, that sucks. I was trying to cheat, and then lo and behold, I could not do it. Okay, that actually worked in my favor, shockingly. I don't know how that worked in my favor, but I'll take it. That's really funny. I don't know how that worked in my favor like that, but I'll take it. No, I can't do it. I tried to cheat so I can make it over to the other side, but clearly that wasn't going to work. You can't blame me for at least trying, but... Okay. It seems doable, but it's just trying to aim yourself in the correct direction is the thing. Maybe I can use this wall jumping to my advantage. Darn it, I could not. Oh well, I at least tried. I tried to see if you can wall jump so that you can use the rocket nozzle at the right timing, but clearly that wasn't going to work. Oh well. Well, you can't blame me for trying at least. Alright, well, sadly I had to wrap up this episode here, but clearly did not go as well as I hoped, but it's fine. Well, you can't blame me for at least trying on that Pachinko stage, but I'll try again in the next video. So, I'll see you guys next time when we come back for the next episode to hopefully get better luck in the next episode and try to get some shines, but clearly I was not as lucky as I wish I was. So, I'll see you guys next time for the next episode when we come back to continue through some more of this game and try to progress the story if we can, but I don't know if I'm going to really have a lot of hope on that. But I'll see you guys next time for the next video when we come back. So, till next time, guys. Bye.